Hi, and welcome to the EZReader Speech Settings tutorial part 2. In this video, we will continue to review some of the most used speech settings within EZReader. First, please open Taskbar by clicking on the EZReader desktop shortcut. Next, select Center Bar. Then locate the EZReader Settings app on the bottom row. Once the app is open, you can see directly below the toolbar Speech Settings. This will allow us to see and edit all speech settings on one page. We finished the previous video on F8, Include Key. So next we will jump into the setting called Speak After. The keyboard shortcut for this is F9. This setting will turn on text or speech that will let you know when an action taken was completed after an icon or a shortcut key was pressed. There are 4 settings that control what happens. There's none, which is off, and which is the default. There's text only, speak only, and both. So let's go ahead and use speak as an example. So now I'm going to exit settings, and then from Center Bar, I'm going to select the Book Reader app. The cursor should be blinking in the text of the book. So now I'm going to go ahead and click on the Next Chapter icon.
Next chapter completed.
We hear Next Chapter completed. Next, I'm going to press on the Home icon.
Scroll to top completed.
And now you hear Scroll to top completed. For another example, let's close the book reader. And from Center Bar, we'll open Contacts. All right, so here I'm going to select New from the toolbar.
Contact New completed.
And you hear Contact New completed. Then I'm going to go into the Editor field, and I'm going to type my name and delete the information that's currently in there. And now I'm going to hit Save.
Contact Save completed.
You hear Contact Save completed. Now I'm going to press Delete.
Contact Delete completed.
And we hear Contact Delete completed. All right, so let's exit Contacts and let's go back to EZReader Settings. I'm going to go ahead and turn Speak After back to None for the time being. All right, the next setting that we're going to review is called Speak Action. The shortcut key for this is F10. So this setting will turn on speech or text when a selection is made, whether an icon or a shortcut key was pressed, and a setting was changed. There are 4 settings that control what happens. There's none, which is off. There's text only, which is the default. There's speak only, and both. So let's go ahead and use speak as an example. All right, I'm going to exit settings and go back to Center Bar. And now I'm going to select the Contacts app. All right, next I'm going to go up to the menu and I'm going to go down to row 3. And now I'm going to select Layout from the toolbar.
Alt Layout on.
You will hear Alt Layout on.
Alt Layout off.
Or Alt Layout off. All right, for another example, let's go into the Book Reader app. From the Book app, I'm going to use the keyboard shortcut key Control-J to remove the title and the search fields. So I'm going to press Control-J.
Hide title on.
You hear Hide Title on, and press again.
Hide title off.
And you hear Hide Title off. All right, so now let's go back to Center Bar and back to the Settings app. So Speak Action also works with the Speak Shortcut settings. It controls the actual name of the setting spoken with Speak Shortcuts on, or it tells you that the new variable setting was applied. So for example, I'll go ahead and turn on Speak Shortcuts. And now I'm going to press F5, which is the shortcut for Hover Response.
Shortcut pressed. Hover Response. Hover Response Speak.
So you hear the name of the shortcut, which was Hover Response, and the new setting, which was Speak. So if I go back down and turn Speak Action to None, or turn it off, and I press F5 again, you will no longer hear the setting variable.
Shortcut pressed. Hover response.
So now you just hear the shortcut name, hover response. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and turn off speak shortcuts as well. And I'm going to change hover back to text only. All right, the next speech setting that we're going to review is called Speech Assist. The shortcut key for this is F11. This setting will turn on speech in applications to provide information on what has focus or what is selected. There are two settings to control this, off and on, and off is default. So let's go ahead and turn Speech Assist on. And I do want to mention that there is another setting on this page that works with Speech Assist. It's called Allow Focus. Shortcut key is Control-Alt-F, as in Frank. This turns on the speech that tells a user what currently has focus upon opening an application, or whether you are on a list, in an editor field, or if you are on the toolbar. So first, let's just test with Speech Assist on only. All right, so I'm going to exit the Settings app, and from Center Bar, we're going to go into Contacts. You will notice that we don't hear anything immediately when the app opens, but if I click on the second row of the list, you will hear the name of the contact.
Holly Bean. Mom.
Now I'm going to click over in the editor field, and you will hear the line with the cursor read aloud.
Mom. Guest at msn.com.
Okay. So now I'm going to press Tab on the keyboard, and you'll notice that we don't hear anything, but you will see the highlight move from the editor to the toolbar to the list.
Mom.
So I'm going to hit Tab. Now it's on the toolbar. Now it's on the list. Now it's in the editor field. And again, we don't hear anything at this time. All right, so now let's exit Contacts, and let's go back to the Settings app. Let's go ahead and turn on Allow Focus. All right, let's exit and go back to Contacts.
List has focus. List has focus. Row 1.
As the app opens, you hear List has focus, row 1. So it tells you that you are on the list and that you are currently on the contact on row 1. And then if I click on the names below, you will hear List has focus and the contact's name.
List has focus. Holly Bean. List has focus. Mom.
Now if I press Tab on the keyboard, you will hear Editor has focus.
Editor has focus. Line 1 of 3.
All right, we're going to tab again, and now you will hear Toolbar has focus.
Toolbar has focus.
All right, we'll tab again, and then you will hear List has focus.
List has focus. Row 3. Mom.
All right, so now we're going to go ahead and exit Contacts and go back to Settings.
Toolbar has focus.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and turn off Speech Assist and Allow Focus. All right, the next speech setting that we're going to review is called Speak Menu. The shortcut key is Control-Alt-M, as in menu. This controls settings for the exit button and the menu button. Let's go ahead and turn on Speak Menu. Please note that just turning this setting on alone only activates the hover text. So as I hover, you'll see Menu and Exit. You must also turn on Speak Action for the speech to turn on. So let's go to Speak Action and change this to Speak. So now when I press on Menu, you will hear Menu Row 1 or Menu Row 2.
Menu Row 2. Menu Row 1.
Another note on this setting, The speech for exit does not apply here. That is controlled by Speak Doors F4 that we covered in the first video. All right, well, this will conclude part 2 of the speech settings tutorial. Please watch the other videos in the speech settings series for more information. You can also reach out to the EZReader support team for more help with speech settings.